Welcome to Rokk Around the Clock, daily cloud gaming news live at the same time, Monday to Friday. But first, if you're new to the show, please subscribe and hit the bell. If you'd like to support the channel, why not hit the join button on the channel homepage and become a member of Team Rokk? Well, hello! Hang on, where's my music gone? Bring on the music, I say. Hang on. Just hold there 1 second. Hang on. Here's Barclay. It's a wonderful tome of amazing philosophy there for just a few seconds while I try and work out where my music's gone. Where's my music gone? Where's my music gone? Oh yeah, they cancelled my singing lesson. I desperately need it. Right. I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still here. Hang on. Got to press that one there, go into that one, and then down to this one, and then press that one and find out where it's all gone. What's happened there then? Oh, there's me. Well, I don't need me. Right, we'll get me back. There we are. Hello, happy Friday. We made it. Tiny little technical glitch, but we got there. We got there in the end, didn't we? Yep, I just checked and I'm still there. How are you guys? I hope you had a good week. When all's said and done, I hope the week was excellent. I hope it was. I mean, mine has been really good, except today. Today was okay. It went all right, and then something happened. I went in for my lunch, and I suddenly thought, oh, I haven't fed the fish, so I better go and feed little Rosie, who's actually, I think, a boy, but we won't go there. So I went in to feed little Rosie, and little Rosie was lying on her side at the bottom of the tank. She wasn't looking very happy at all, and I sort of tapped the glass because I had my fish flakes ready to dispose. There wasn't a lot of action, but I could see the little gills going like this. I thought, no, Rosie, you can't leave us. To be fair, in fish years, she's about 90. We've had her for about 16 years, bless her. And I personally have fed her every single day of her life. And I thought, no, Rosie, don't leave us. No, Rosie, no. And then I've been watching her all day, and she's hanging in there. But I have to say, it ain't looking good. There's this tiny little fish at the bottom of the tank, like this. And then every so often, I'm tapping on the glass. I got my torch on my phone because I couldn't really see. She'd somehow managed to make herself get around to the back of this sort of, ceramic log that she's slept within all her life. It's her little cave of solitude, like Superman had. And then they've got the torch going, and then a little bit of movement. Oh, this was literally just before the show. I thought, oh no, she's hanging in there. And we're talking about getting a little tin out, putting little messages in the tin and burying her in the garden next to her friend, her little friend Chips, who passed some time ago. So I'm a little bit sad about Rosie. I will let you know how it goes, but I've got to be honest, she's not been in the best of health lately, bless her. It would be the kindest thing, but watching the poor, I can't put her out of her misery. I can't, hold her up and wait for the air to run out. I can't be doing all that. She's got to go naturally. So yeah, a little bit of a sad day for poor little Rosie. I had to send my daughters a message because they've had her since they were the youngest was 4. I'm saying it's not looking too good, kids. It was a very nice message though. It wasn't, it wasn't a punches pulled message. So I'll let you know, but yeah. Happens with pets, doesn't it? We've all had it. We've all had the old dreaded end of our pets. And that's the trouble with pets, isn't it? Yeah. Demi's got a 65-gallon aquarium over here full of sitch lids. Is that how you pronounce it, or is it kitch lids or kick? What, I don't know what a sitch lid is. Let me just Google this. Sitch lid. Oh, look at those. Yes. So they are South American, in fact, freshwater fish. I didn't know. Do you know, that's a new one to me. They do kind of look like goldfish, don't they? But they're like they've got a kind of camouflage thing. Oh, they're all sorts of different colours. A unique type of ray-finned fish. You've all got permission to Google it if you want to. Wow, never seen those before. This Rosie's in quite a large tank, I have to be honest, because she did have a friend, and I wanted to give them a bit of space. So she's occupied that tank for a while. She's hanging in there. She's hanging in here and now. Bless her. Friday tech issue. I know, Doragon, I know, dude. But it's all right. I had it all set up, and then, on a whim, about 20 minutes ago, I thought, I wonder if I can get that one source of music to exist in just one scene, because at the moment I have two scenes with this music in, loud and quiet, so I have to start them both when the show goes live. And loud is the one you hear at the intro, and then the one you're hearing now is quiet. But it won't work for various technical reasons, which I know the issue, but it can't be fixed. It's an OBS issue. Wow, Barclay, thank you so much, my friend. Barclay has gone and dropped a fantastic €5 with like a little fox. Is that like a little fox down there? Bless him. Thank you so much, my friend. That's really, really kind of you. Bless you. But yeah, look at this outpouring of grief for Rosie, who's hanging in there. She's not quite gone, but I can't see her making tomorrow Rosie's last day, bless her. Oh no, I know. TGIF, says Vet. Yeah, man. Yeah, TGIF. Absolutely. What you guys got coming up for the weekend? You got much on? I'm just having a look at trying to look at Barclay's fox in more detail. Can't quite read what he says. That's a lovely gesture. Thank you, my friend. So don't forget, today is Team Rokk Members Day only. So if you are in the chat and you're thinking about doing an exclamation mark win, I'm not running it today. Don't need to, because I know who the members are. Bless you all. You have already populated the wheel, and I've added. So today we're doing 2 Barclays Super Chat. Woohoo! Look at this. It's amazing. What if I can move that up? No, I can't. Okay. Thanks, mate. Old Streamlabs a bit late there, but there you go. Vet is on a road trip to Virginia for the weekend. Wow. Isn't that where you're from originally, mate? And hoping to move back to. Is that right? Did I get that right? Virginia? Awesome stuff. So yeah, 2 draws today. One is for all of Team Rokk. And here's some interesting news, guys. I have added 3 new bundles of games for Team Rokk Fridays today. Now, these are 3 bundles of 2 games each. Oh, Mugen Live, thank you, my friend. Wow, this is amazing. Thank you so much, dude. He's dropped a €5 super chat. Wow, that's awesome. Awesome. So what was going on there? Did it say it twice? Was it the same thing? Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Bless you. Barclay and Mugen Live. Thank you, guys. I can see it now. It was both of you. Thank you, guys. That's awesome. Our friends from Central Europe, from Germany there, showing their love and respect. And love and respect back to you as well. Guten Abend, mein super Freund. So I've added 3 bundles, 3 new bundles, 2 games per bundle, and these are 2 full price games in each bundle, which means I think each bundle is worth about $30 to $40, and they are outright games bundles. So what we have is we have 2 outright game bundles with Xbox codes in, and we have 1 with PC Steam codes in. Okay, the Xbox ones, one is for teens and above, and the other one is for kids. So it's like little baby or little kiddie games. And the PC one is for teens and above. So there you go. Wow, look at this. Joe's just upgraded to Rockstar status. Thank you, brother. I will remember. Bless you. Thank you, my friend. I will remember to add you to the list just before we do that one. We'll do that one last. So the next game draw is for Team Rokk Members Plus. I'm calling it that. So it sounds better. Team Rokk Members Plus. So this is the last Friday of every month. And like Joe, everybody who is sort of, I think it's Rock Fan Plus and above. So it goes Rock Fan Plus, Rock Fan Star, then I think it's Rock Fan Legend, or Rock Legend, sorry, let's get this right. Rock Fan Plus, Rock Star, Rock Legend, Rock VIP, that's the one. I know there's a few in there. There's a reason for that. A lot of it's legacy, and once I'd created them, I couldn't get rid of them until there was nobody in those tiers, and there always was. So there's a few in there, but thank you so much, Joe. Really, really appreciate that, my friend. And he really generously as well donated five Rock Fan tier accounts yesterday, so there's a few new ones in there for today's draw. Now, the game that Joe and friends will be winning today, or at least have a chance of winning, is Resident Evil Village. It suddenly got very dramatic. Resident Evil Village on PC, which is a stunning game. Because it is not on GeForce Now, I'm also throwing in 7 days of Boosteroid. So it's up to you, you don't have to. But if you want to play it in the cloud, then you can play it with Boosteroid. So I'm thinking of everything here for you guys. We're going to be doing that sooner than later. So 2 draws will start with everybody for those bundles. And as I've said, outright Xbox for kids, outright Xbox for teens and above, and outright PC for teens and above, each with 2 games, each with full games as well. So those of you with kids are going to be absolutely chocker and chuffed, aren't you? Thank you for that, Joe, my friend. Really appreciate it. So Just Joe celebrated being on Team Rokk for a month. Oh, you were already a rock star. But it's that means you're already in the draw. That's good news. I don't have to adjust it. It's the only thing with Streamlabs, doesn't kind of, when it not Streamlabs, YouTube, it doesn't kind of tell you that stuff. It just says it's upgraded, but it's not. It's because you've what it actually is. If you and I've just thought of this now. Never thought of this before. When it says upgraded membership, what they mean is that you've gone up one of the icons. So Joe's icon now says 2 for 2 months, whereas that's what it means. You see, it's YouTube's fault. It should. You haven't actually gone up a membership level. You've gone up an icon. You see, I put little icons. You don't have to do that, by the way. You can. Oh, look, ARE's gifted Rokk Show membership as well. Oh, thank you, brother. Wowzer, my friend. Thank you so much, dude. Bless you. That's absolutely awesome. Cheers, Ishmael. So somebody, Michael has been gifted. Michael's been gifted by ARE. So I'm going to have to add Michael. And I'll do that this moment because I have that wheel. I did alter the wheels yesterday. You know, I said, guys, the way I had it set up, I thought I was being clever originally. Here he is. Michael's in the drawer. You know, I said before how I thought I'd be really clever and I'd build the wheels into OBS. Well, it became such a faff that it's actually easier for me to have them outside of OBS and then I'll just show a screen. So that's what we're doing. Right, Michael, you've been added, my friend, thanks to ARE, Ishmael. Thank you so much, my friend. It's a really generous thing for you to do. I will. So that's added you in. We have 72 members in that drawer, and I'm not sure how many are in the other one, but we'll find out. We'll do that one afterwards because I can change it while we're in the games menu. But there you go, that's absolutely freaking fantastic. And we have Rudigs here now. How are you, mate? Brilliant show last night, Rokk players. Rudigs was brilliant, as he always is. He's huge value, big knowledge on games, and a really great conversationalist. I think we had one Rokk player show which got huge traction after it went live, largely because I changed the title to something like, "Can you play cloud games on a potato?" or something, and it just went ridiculous. It had like well over 1,000 views, but last night's was the best live session we've had for Rokk players, and it's continued today. So I'm really chuffed for Bjorn, because it's Bjorn's baby. Although it was my brain, it was my brainchild, and I've set it all up and everything. I've gradually just passed it over to Bjorn. It was always my plan, and he's doing a great job. And so I'm hoping that it will continue to get that kind of an audience week by week. So that's absolutely awesome. But check it out if you haven't seen it yet. No, he did upgrade. Oh, brilliant. Thanks, Joe. Then Streamlabs lied. Well, maybe, I suppose in a way, they were both telling the truth then, weren't they, my friend? From fan to star. So I will make sure when we do the games, I'll pull up the Team Rokk Members Plus wheel in the background, and I'll add you in. Make sure you're in there, my friend. And yeah, so they were actually, if you think about it, so YouTube was correct. You had increased your membership, and Streamlabs was correct because you'd gone into your second month. So they were both correct. And either way, really, really appreciate all your support. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. From fan to star, and soon to be game developer mega billionaire. Great job, Bjorn. He did. I loved how Cowboy said Bjorn's name, mate, wasn't it? Bjorn. Bjorn. I said, what do you think he's from the ghetto? I sent him a message earlier, by the way. I said, what was all that diatribe at the front end, number one? He said, oh, I was just ribbing. And then the second, I said, mate, it's a silent J, right? Like Jesus in Spanish or Mexican. So it's Bjorn, not Bjorn. He went, okay, I got it now. That was so funny. One can hope, mate, you're on the right pathway. You know, it may not be the first game, it may not be your third game, but if you keep turning them out, my friend, that's the way that we do it, isn't it? And you've certainly got the drive. My hat off. Huge, huge hat off to you for that. Rockmouth is playing GoldenEye. Yeah, it's gone live today on Xbox. As I've sort of said in the past, it's not a game that I'm going to open it up. I'll look at it in the cloud for sure, because obviously I've got Game Pass. But I know what sets that game apart is the memories for those guys that played it back in the 80s or 90s, whenever it came out. I know that. Whenever that game came out, for a lot of people, it's just like iconic. And in some ways, I'm a little concerned because if you go back, I always remember playing Last of Us again a few years after it launched and just thinking, oh, it doesn't look anywhere near as good as I remember it. And sometimes you should just sort of leave things to your memories. But anyway, I'm not sure it's going to pick up a lot of huge new fans. Vetcode! VCG, mate, member for 16 months. Now, I'm fairly certain that's saying that you've gone 16 months. That's an absolutely amazing achievement, dude. Thank you so much, brother. You're a legend. I was looking earlier, and there's half a dozen people who are and Vet's in the top sort of 6 of people that have been there for the longest. And I've got like Cosino, who I've never been 100% sure how to pronounce, but it is that because he owns a business that does Consino, that does consignments. I think that's the name of his software. And he's been a member the longest. I think it was 25 months. Then I think it was Clive and Queen Rach. Loads of folk. Yeah, I know. Hey, I heard there isn't multiplayer. No, indeed, there isn't. Not in the new launched version on Xbox. Apparently there is on Switch. We were saying on Rokk Players last night, there's a strong possibility that it'll be a future DLC, and it may just be that they just decided to build that in later. Apparently, I was reading just now, it's smaller. The game is smaller in file size than most iOS and Android games these days. How amazing is that? Why are these levels, Dorogon, why are these levels not called things like Hendrix? Oh, mate, because I'm not as clever as you, that's why. That is genius. Too late now. You're right, though. Stevie Nicks, Jimi Hendrix, Eddie Murphy. It's such a good idea. So originally there were rock stars and rock legends. It kind of made sense. But no, bless you, dude. That's a cracking idea. Love it. That's a future change for sure. Ray is here. Hello, mate. How are you, my little friend? I'm not little. You're not little. You're big. I just said that just because I saw the little icon. What I was going to ask you was, though, I was checking out today. I didn't see your stream. Where were you, bro? I've gone a couple of times. I was looking forward to my wake-up call. Unless I missed you. I was up really early. I was up about 5:30, 6 my time. I didn't see you. Yeah, multiplayer Switch only. But I do think it will. I think they will. They'll probably wait and see how well it does, to be fair. It's probably a huge amount of effort in doing what they did. And I don't know whether it's a straight port. I haven't opened it yet. Have they added new textures or levels or anything to it? Or is it just a straight port to current consoles? I don't know. But I know that it's something that people have been asking for a long time, although I think most people would have preferred a remake, maybe, rather than a remaster. I don't know. Oh no, I think Ray was swearing at me. He's had his message retracted. Sorry, mate. I didn't mean that. I think you're huge in stature and heart. I did it with Ant the other day. He wasn't very happy either. And it's just a figure of speech. I've never met you. Oof. Oof is right. Xbox doesn't have it. Switch does. Yeah, exactly. Vet says Ray. Woo, way. Nintendo multiplayer exclusive. I don't know why though. I just maybe they rebuilt it from scratch, or did it have multiplayer back in the day? I don't know if it did or not. Did it have multiplayer back in the day, guys? All you original players. I just really, really hope when you play it now, and Rockmuth can let us know because Rockmuth's playing it. Has it aged? Is it bringing back amazing vibes and memories and you're so pleased that you've fired it up again? Or, are you sort of wishing that you'd not gone back there? You know what I mean? Let me know. I'm interested to know. I, for one, have been playing... I've played a few things today. So here's my day of gaming. There's been a bit. Number one, I've been playing a bit more God of War Ragnarok on PlayStation. Enjoying that. That's good. Although, I have to say, at the moment, and to be fair, I'm only a little way in, at the moment, it's not getting me as much as the last God of War, but I suspect that's just because it's very similar looking, and it's just a stunning game. Just stunning. So I've those of you that have played it, I've beaten Bjorn the Bear, and I've gone through the whole Thor and Odin bit. So that's how far in I am. But I'm loving it. Don't get me wrong. Still think it's amazing. So I'm looking forward to a bit of that. Then I played a game. I've got access to a game that hasn't been released yet. And I can't tell you what it is because I am under NDA, although I will say that I have played it before under NDA. And those of you that are long-term viewers may get a clue from that. And I have to say, I'm loving it. Yes, I am. As much as I did all the other times I played it, and to be quite honest with you. So, the dog bit. Oh, mate, honestly, yeah, I'm with you on that, Rudix. But you're a big softie, my friend. We picked that up when you were talking about The Last of Us, which is hugely... I mean, the first time I played Last of Us, that opening scene got me as well. I think the second time And obviously, no spoilers, but that scene is in the TV series, the TV show as well, and it's pretty tough there as well. But yeah, I'm with you on that. I think, Rudigs, you probably weren't here at the beginning, but I was imparting my sad news, which is our pet is that close to going today. I've been watching her all day. And it's not a dog, and it's not a cat. And I know for some people it's like, what? But, we've had that little goldfish for 15 years, bless her. And nobody likes to see animals suffer, do you? None of us do. Nobody wants that. If you have pets and stuff. Actually, funny you say that, Rudigs. That's very funny that you say that, because I had my EQ tested as well by a psychiatrist that I know. He asked if I would do it. I didn't go to him for consultancy or anything, but he was perfecting a process that he was then selling into companies for metrics for employees. He said the same thing. He said my EQ, my emotion level, the empathy level was the highest he'd ever recorded. So you and I, my friend, are on the same planet there. Planet love. That's where we are. But yeah, I do. I'm a big softie as well, my friend. So yeah, little Rosie. She wasn't looking too good when I came in, and I think sadly I will be popping her in a little tin tomorrow. Empaths, yeah, man. I bet you. I mean, if you're like me, you will be good in any kind of social situation, but particularly I'm great with clients because I read them. I mean, I pick up micro stuff, and it's all part and parcel of that skill. Possibly autistic, I don't know, but high-level empaths of what the world should be. I see us as the evolved humans, and all of those that are quite up for a kill and a fight are the kind of our more akin to our more primitive side. In a nice way. It takes all sorts. I missed somebody, but I can't seem to find the game on Game Pass. I do see it on xCloud, though. Oh, that's interesting. I wasn't sure. I did. Now, it's funny you say that, Rudigs. I don't think it was this game. It was another one, but I noticed when they tweeted the other day about all the games coming up in March, I noticed one of them just said cloud, whereas the others had cloud PC, cloud console. Just one game had cloud, and I fired up an Xbox app on my PC earlier, and it said something like coming soon, every game on the catalogue in the cloud. Which in and of itself is a bit of news, but I haven't done anything about it because I usually get fired down. Oh, it's been saying that for months. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Ray. Oh, bless. Little icon of a fish there. Bless you, my friend. Yeah, little Rosie. She's quite a big goldfish, but we've kept her in a huge tank for about 15 years, 16 years. And I've dropped little pinch of flakes in every morning. I come in first thing, she goes, "Oh look, it's my brother," and I come up and open and give a little, and she's like, "Thanks ever so much." And then I give her a little clean once every couple of times a month. But sadly, I think poor little Rosie is to be no more. Oh. Anyway, but you're right though. The dog bit at the front of Ragnarok. Any animals, even those little baby bears. So no, don't do it. I think it's a great trait being empathic. Empathic. Helped a lot in the business world. Exactly right. That's exactly my point. I read expectations and needs quickly. Yep, most of the time correct. However, I can't get through 1 hour of news. Yeah, and also do a lot of internal thinking. Overthink sometimes can make you quite anxious. That's a thing as well. My daughter's the same, by the way. She's highly sensitive, picks up on all sorts of vibes. She can't be in a room with an argument. She has to leave. It upsets her greatly. Yeah, absolutely right. Been delayed 6 times. Which game is this? Are we talking GoldenEye? It's the same game, but runs a lot better. Ah, cool. Okay. So it looks the same, etc. But it's just, obviously, it's on a much better piece of hardware, isn't it? So you're not getting that kind of, all that kind of malarkey going on. Do you like this revised look that I've done this week, by the way, with me? I don't want to be massive Rokk, massive in your face. But I just thought it was a little bit more subtle than the cloud thing. Do you like it? You liking the look of it? Is it okay? Is it working for you? Let me know in the comments. Oh, everything's become such a cliche in YouTube now, isn't it? Hi, everybody. If you like the show, leave a like and subscribe for more. And what do you think about what I just told you? Leave some comments down below. Yeah. I have another video up here that takes you back another 6 weeks to do the same thing. It's like, oh, no, I can't be doing all that. That's all just so cliched. Is that big light real? This one? Yep, it absolutely is. It's not a background thingy, green screen. I can put my hand on it. There you go. Woo. Yeah, it's real. In fact, Tristan, my business partner, gave me that one for my birthday. It's awesome, isn't it? Now, the thing is, it looks like it's just a big solid white light, but in truth, it's not. It's multicolored, but I can't. If I could tone it down, let me try. If I take the ISO down a second, I'll get very dark, but you'll see what I'm saying. There you go. You see? So it's got actual different colours to it. There you go. I'll bring it back up again because I need to be light. I need some light. There we go. So yes, it's actually multicolour. The thing up the top there I'm very proud of. That ceramic R. My daughter, the sensitive one, she made me that for Christmas. And it actually says, it's painted on there. She painted the colours and it says Rokk Show. Bless her. So I'm very, very proud of that one. That goes on there. Oh, yeah, pretty neat. I know, it is cool, isn't it? I love it. I mean, I've kind of put it at a jaunty angle and moved it off to the side. And then the on-air, which my mummy gave me for Christmas as well. So that that's fixed to the wall. It's cute, isn't it? It's cute. But, yeah, no, it looks really good. When it came, it had like a little coloured chart of everything they did. And they do so many different ones. But that one, that one was perfect. He did. Boy done well there. Boy done well. Bless him. News-wise, actually, there is a little bit of news today. Let me just lift myself up on the barber's chair. There we are. There is a little bit of news. We might just do some simple Larry before. Have I got it here? Have I got any Larry stuff? No, I think I've killed the browser off. Let me pull it up. Before we go to the draw, I might just do a quick bit of simple Larry. Simple Larry's our laptop who beholds the news, in case you're wondering who the heck I'm talking about. It's not like an assistant. You watch these shows, when these guys get up to their, 50 to 100,000 views per show, and they want to be knocking out content on a daily basis, high quality video stuff. They start pulling their little club together. They bring in a video editor and they get a researcher and stuff. But have you noticed how a lot of them belittle those people and you see them, they literally I actually think it's bullying. I don't know whether it's because a lot of these guys are quite young and they think it's funny, but they'll give them stupid names like I won't say anybody because it will single out folk, but they give them silly little names and then they make them look a bit silly and they blame them for stuff and they think it's really funny, and I guess it kind of is sometimes. But if I was working for that dude, I'd be thinking, mate, if it wasn't for me, your videos would look crap. So stand down, boy. Stand down. Here's young William. Wilhelm. Simply pwned. I heard him say last night that it's pronounced pwned. I've been saying pawned because I thought it was what it meant, like, down at the pawn shop. I don't know. I can't keep up with all you young folk. And Eddie's there as well. Hey, Eddie. Hey, SPG. Hey, Eddie. Oh, sorry, I was getting the news up, wasn't I? Come on, Rokk. Get with the beat. Yeah, that one there. Right, okay. GoldenEye. So it was old Brosnan, was it? It was young Pierce. Let's get over to Simple Larry. Oh, hang on, I can't because I killed it off. Let me go back and do it this way. Yep. Oh, we got a nice little song with some... Right, here we go. I'm ready. I'm ready. Simple Larry. Here we go. So yes, of course, simply pwned. It's spelled pwned. Well, yeah, but I know, but it's missing a vowel. So, but it's meant to be pawned, right? It's just the clever way of spelling it without the vowel, so therefore it would be pronounced the same as if it had a vowel, would it not? I just, I espouse. What's going on, Rokk? It's Chariot Man. How are you, my friend? GoldenEye, such a classic. Have you been playing it? I was saying the other day, I don't know if I said it yesterday, but I think it's there with the Goonies. It's one of those iconic things. You forgot to buy the vowel. It's your own fault, mate. You could have LMO. LMO, lumo, I laugh my off. Yeah, so it's over the Goonies. If you are of that generation, then it will forever be the best of whatever it was. So if it's gaming and you were that old, then it's forever the best that you played when you were that old. And if it's, if you're in the 80s, the Goonies was your favourite movie of all time. That's how it goes. It's just that iconic thing, isn't it? But it's now available. Now, was it you, Rudigs, that was saying earlier you couldn't see it on the console when you went to Game Pass, but you could see it in the cloud? That's a bit weird, isn't it? Or you could play it in the cloud, but you couldn't play it on console. It's very odd. Wonder why that is. But I will fire it up, but I will play it on cloud. 90% of the time when I play anything on my Xbox, I play xCloud. Not just force for habit, saves me clogging up the hard drive and I can get straight in. And then if I like it, and I think, yeah, this game would absolutely benefit from being a high resolution, then I'll download it, but not often. Hitman World of Assassination, that has, as you remember, did I say it yesterday on here, or Rokk Players? I think I said it on here. So it was Hitman 3. They've now changed it to be Hitman World of Assassination. I believe that has now happened. It was meant to happen yesterday on the 26th, and as well as Hitman 3, they've added in content from Hitman 1 and Hitman 2 plus DLSS 3, so you can play it at a lower resolution and get that resolution kick for the higher frames, and it just looks gorgeous, and I've heard some great things. Now I've got a code, so I am contractually obligated to play it, and I will at some point, hopefully over the weekend. Also, Amazon Luna have launched or announced some games that they've got coming for, I believe, March. 2 new games coming to Amazon Luna in Feb. I'm a month ahead already. These are 2 pretty nice looking indie titles, Ninja Gaiden and Sail Forth. We'll have a quick look in that one just in case there's anything more, because I'm seeing Potion Permit, I'm seeing W2C and Skatebird. Skatebird's such a good game, by the way. If you get a chance to play that, it's huge fun. One of the nice aspects of Amazon Luna is Prime Gaming, which gives any Amazon Prime subscriber in the US access to a free set of games on Luna each month. I think, can you not get them anyway, or do you have to have Luna? I thought you could. I may be wrong. Anyway, every month the existing games rotate. Yeah, that's true. And a handful of new ones rotate in, which is pretty cool, it has to be said. So if you are an Amazon Prime subscriber, let's face it, a lot of us are, then you do get to play these games on Luna as a taster, I guess. But they rotate out as Just Cloud Dosage says. Doesn't actually have who it is. It might be MM2K. So in essence, if you miss them, they're gone, but you kind of get a feel for Luna and how good it is and how convenient it is. So Yakuza Kiwami, WRC Generations, Skatebird, great game. I love it. Potion Permit, pretty strong lineup. Headlined by Yakuza Kiwami, which was just added to Luna Plus back in December, so that's cool. Make sure to play the January games before they leave. Beach Buggy Race 2 Hot Wheels Edition, Lumines, I think that's how it's pronounced, or it could be Lumines, Monster Truck Championship, and Jackbox Party Pack 2, which is always awesome fun. Please, Mr. Luna, bring it outside America. GeForce Now adds 3 games this week. We've been over those. Oddballers was also a last-minute addition. Oh yeah, here you go. We may as well have a quick look at this. So you know I was saying just now how one of these games only said cloud. Here it is. Look, Grid Legends. Do you see? So these all say cloud console, cloud console, cloud console PC, cloud PC, blah, 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 and so on and so forth. But this one just says cloud. Now, it is EA Play, but that's interesting, isn't it? Have we seen that before? Or am I just spotting this for the first time, but it's never been any different? Has anybody else spotted it and commented on it here? I'm not seeing that that's the case. GoldenEye obviously launched today, which is awesome. Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition is coming up next Tuesday. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R, which I'm told is a hugely popular Japanese manga stroke anime game. So that's also on the Tuesday. Also on the Tuesday, Inculinati Inc., which I think is Ink, as in like an ink game thing. Darkest Dungeon, February the 2nd, so that's 2 days later. That'll be Thursday. Grid Legends, no mention of cloud only, Feb 2nd as well, the Thursday. And Hot Wheels Unleashed, Game of the Year edition, February the 7th, which is later. I think it's the following week. Right, let me just quickly see. Chariot, have you played the online mode of GoldenEye on the Switch? That's the, by that he's talking about the multiplayer mode. Raven, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, buddy. Ultimate member here. Yes. Martin, I hope you will love the quality on the Xbox Series X. Hitman's so much fun. Oh, well, I'm playing it on PC. I've got PC code, so I'll let you know. I will let you know, my friend. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, dude. I will let you know. I'm just double checking on the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there we go. It's all working good. Chariot, but nope, I didn't, said Chariot to Vet. But I did play GoldenEye Source on PC a few years back, and Vet, that also my first ever stream. Funny as hell. There you go. Bit of irony, bit of syncopation. Martin Rock Show, do you know if there's an option to play Genshin Impact in the cloud? Yes, mate, everywhere. You can play it everywhere. So it's on GeForce Now for free. Okay, so you can play it on the free edition of GeForce Now. You can play it on PlayStation. And you can cross-play. So if you set up your account, forget where, you should be able to play it anywhere. Boosteroid has it as well. I'm not so sure about Luna, to be fair, but definitely GeForce Now has it. I've played it there, so I can promise you that's the case. Genshin is narrative on every hardware. Is native, beg your pardon, Doragon. Native on every hardware, happy. They don't see any need for cloud option, except it is on GeForce Now. It works gorgeously. I have it on my phone. Yep, it does. It works on all phones as well. Okay, thanks. It's on Google Play and it's on GeForce Now. Nice, Rock. GeForce Now. Yep, there you go. Whoops. Awesome stuff. Right. I don't think there's much more we haven't already covered here. Hi-Fi Rush dropped yesterday as well. Was it yesterday or the day before? So that's all good. Shall we get ourselves over and do the draw? So first up, guys. Boo, 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 boo. Big, massive wheel. First up is for the everybody. Have we had any new ones? Yes, Michael, and I added him. It's lovely. Fruits of the Forest. I've added Michael, so Michael's on here as well now. Thank you to ARE for dropping the membership gift, and yesterday for Joe. So we have 5 new or renewed members from yesterday. Looked amazing on 3080 tier, by the way. Yeah, it does. It did. That's how I played it. It looks stunning on GeForce Now 3080 4K 60. It's exactly how I played it, Win. So I hope you're well, my friend. I saw you on Primo's stream earlier. I couldn't say hello because I was in bed with the lights off and stuff, but good to see you. Right, so we're going to spin the wheel and then we're going to go over to choose your game bundle. And just to remind you, 3 new bundles of full price games today. We have they're all from Outright Games, and we have the Xbox Kids bundle, the Xbox Teens Up bundle, and the Outright PC Teens bundle. So get ready for those. These are coming. Let's spin the wheel. Who's it gonna be? Oh, it's all cinematic and lovely. Right, starting slow. Charlie Mouse, Fabled Alpaca, John Scar, OG Phipps, but I think it's going to stop on Raw Mac Gamer. No, OG Phipps. Wow, awesome. Right, let me make a little note of OG Phipps. Brilliant. Right, OG Phipps. Let me get us over to the game wheel. To the game wheel. Take us to the game wheel. The game wheel. It is the game wheel, but it isn't the game wheel, if you see my point. So I'll take us back to spin the winner, and then I'll work out what the heck just went wrong, because you shouldn't have done that. Don't worry, it'll take me all of 13 seconds. You can count down if you don't believe me. I know you believe me, but if you don't believe me, you do what you want. I don't care. Right. Just to prove it did take less than 13 seconds. There we go. Okay, here we are. Awesome stuff. So what I was trying to say was that, as you can see, the ones in black with got a bit of a weird thing going on there, but just stick with it. Those in black are the Outright Games ones, right? So it's just Joe. Sorry, Joe. I'm just adding you to the next wheel so that I know you're in there, my friend. That's it. I'm multitasking, but it's working, right? So those are the three that I've mentioned. The rest of them are still big bundles. Each of those bundles contains between 2 and 5 games. They are all titled depending upon the genre rather than any of the games. So there's nothing apart from Abe's Exodus, because that's kind of a known thing. So, for example, Orcs, Men and Chaos will be a bundle of different kinds of games in that genre. Are you ready? So, OG Phipps, we're going to see, my friend, what you have won. Let's go. All right, it's deck mixing. Here we go. It's gonna be. Oh, do you know what? He is gonna look at this straight out the barrel. Woohoo! Wow. Look at that. Straight off the bat, OG Phipps wins the first of those 3 full-priced Outright Games packs, the team pack, and it's the PC one as well. Wow, there you go. I didn't expect those to go today immediately as well. Brilliant stuff. Well done, Phipps. All right, I will be in touch. I've got to work out how to get hold of OG Phipps, but I will. Loads of GGs. Awesome stuff. Well done, guys. Whoop! Right, shall we see who's going to win? Resident Evil Village plus Boosteroid. Now, if I've got this working, when we go back here, yes, it works. Hello, Miss T22. How are you? Hope you're well. Right, so here are our beloved Team Rokk Member Plus winners. Tier pay members, beg your pardon. One of you is going to win Resident Evil Village plus 7 days of Boosteroid, so you can still play it in the cloud. Now, let me just make doubly sure that Joe is there. Because if you're not, I will add you. But I did add you a second ago, Joe. Yep, there you are. You're right under the I, between the I and the N. Here we go then. Good luck, guys. Who's going to get this? I'll just make a little note here that was for the members. The members giveaway. And this is going to be for plus. Here we go. Good luck. 2. Aye, that's Dan. Stadia Source Dan, that is. Now, he probably has it. That's a good point, actually. He probably does have it. But I can't make that assessment. I'm going to have to get in touch with him and double check. But if he hasn't, then I tell you what, no, I'm not going to draw it live because that's not fair on the person. If he has it, and he's not worried, then I will do a silent draw, and I will let the next person know, and make a bit of a thing of it on Twitter. Is that okay? Is that fair? Dan's a good guy. He won't have a problem with that. But you know, being in Stadia Source and everything, he's highly likely, because do you remember it was on Stadia, so he's highly likely to have got it for review purposes and stuff. That's fair, isn't it? I think that's fair, but I'll get in touch with Dan in a second, and I'll ask him. And if he says, yeah, no, I've already got it, mate, then I will pop it up. I will do the wheel again silently, and I will let that winner know. So you still have a strong chance. He may not have it. He may still want it. He might have it on Stadia, but never bought it on PC, in which case he gets it again. So there you go. Awesome. Let's come back here then. Here we go. That was fun, wasn't it? What are you talking about, Pete? It was absolutely perfect, mate. Absolutely perfect. I didn't spin it for very long. I agree. It was quite a short spin. How long did I do it for? I span it for about 20 seconds. It's enough to go around a couple of times. I'll expand it. I'll make it 30 next time. Is that all right? And I'll let it go fast. There you go. All right. Let me just save that down as well, so I know I've got Joe there for next time. Perfect. There we go, guys. How awesome was that? Hurry up, London server. Oh, hasn't it kicked in yet, Cloudbusters? I thought it had. Let me just fire up, and before we go, I'll just fire GeForce Now up and have a little butcher's hook. GeForce Now. There we go. I'll switch over. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll switch over to Simple Larry. And I'll just pull in the news page. Instead of news, I'll look for GeForce Now. There we go. And then I'll get that over to Simple Lazar. Oops. Sorry. Where are we? Simple Larry. Here he is. Okay. So there's a couple of ways we could tell. Excuse me. The best way, though, is to find... Oh, yes. I was telling you what I bought earlier. I'll tell you now, quickly. So, yeah, played Ragnarok. Played this game that I can't tell you, but I loved it. Coming out, hopefully, not too distant future. Plus, I bought the big expensive version of Destiny 2 Lightfall with the whole year's annual season pass and DLCs and everything. So that's ready to go. What else did I buy? Because I bought two things. Oh, Disney Lightstream, because my daughter bagged it on Xbox. I never got to play it. So I've been playing that using Moonlight. Right. Let's fire up Destiny on here. And Larry might go a bit weird because it's going to ping outside of his screen. Yes, of course. Well, yeah, of course we're going to be raiding Doragon. You, me, Rudigs. I think Martinez is up for it as well. He's pretty cool at all that stuff. Yeah, we got to do that, my friend. So I have my own... I've had a clan since Destiny started. It's called the Rock Stars, believe it or not. It's always been full bar a couple of players. So I think it's like 98 or something. But anyway, anybody who's not in a clan, you're more than welcome to join my Rock Stars and hook up with me whenever. But yeah, man, definitely. You, who was it? Oh, Spectre. Spectre's really good as well. Sorry this has taken a while, guys. It's, I don't know why. Sometimes they do a little update. But what I was going to do anyway was Control-N. Here we go. So under Control-N, which is up here, it often tells you, here you go. So EU West is London, right? So it's defaulted to London. Now it's a 1440 monitor, so I'm only getting 1440 there. I don't know what the hell's happened to Destiny, but I'm not too worried because 120 frames stream and 4K. I think you could get 4K anyway, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to break out. If you hit X at this point, it will kill out. It will dive out. Go back. The reason being is, now that I know that it's set up on EU West, which is the London server, I can have a look and see if the features are there. So Reflex is showing us on. It wasn't when it was the other server. So it may be there, my friend. I'm showing 4K 120 Reflex on London. So I'm kind of thinking that it's there for me. I'd be amazed if it's not there for everybody. Fingers crossed. I hope that is the case. I hope that is the case. Awesome, awesome. But yes, there you go. So I've got, how many games have I got on GeForce now? Let's have a look. If I go to my library, I have 186 games on GeForce now, plus my Epic library, which they're not all necessarily on here. That's got over 100 games. And then there's the PlayStation Premium thing with all of its 800 games. And then there's the getting on for how many hundreds of games on. This is the thing. I've got so many games. Somebody said to me earlier, are you buying X game? I said, no, I've got way too many games. And then I've got my rental thing going on as well. So yeah, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. Yeah, and I also kind of, just to let you know as we go, I just won 15 games in 2K's Twitter. Wow, that's amazing, Al. That is an amazing prize. Well done, brother. Come on here, rub my nose in it. With my little baby game prizes. It's all I can afford, guys. But that's amazing. 2K, including Midnight Sun. And they've just boosted that to DLSS 3 as well, depending what platform, of course, you claimed it on. Well done, dude. Amazing. That is amazing. GeForce Now server states only 3080 EU West, so I'm getting 4080. I don't know. Maybe when I fire into the game later, it may tell me differently. I'll let you know, my friend. But yeah, that is imminent. It's absolutely imminent. I mean, I thought it was going to happen overnight, so imminent it is. Right, I'm getting out of here. I need to go and deal with a sickly on its last fins fish, sadly. Yeah, I tell you what's cool though is it just goes to show. I mean, thank you, Doragon. Yeah, I do. I mean, I give away give away a game every day, of course, and then I give bundles of games away on Fridays. I give the big game away once a month, and I do the Team Rokk Members Plus game. By the way, for March, I put a poll out there on Twitter. You let me know what you guys think. I asked people what game they would like to have for the giveaway for March. I put it out on a Twitter poll because, quite honestly, there was a couple of games and I thought, I don't know, I don't know which one to go for. So I put a little poll up. I'll just tell you what the results were, and I'll tell you what I asked. So I said, which of these games, because these are all coming out in March, which of these would you guys, and I had 42 votes, so it's not a huge poll, but you may feel differently. I said, what of these games in March would you like me to give away? Wulong Fallen Dynasty, which I think looks amazing. Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which of course is the follow-up to the last one. Resident Evil 4 Remake. And Crime Boss Rock City, which I thought looked really cool. So here's the results. Crime Boss got the lowest, 4.8%. Nobody was up for that. Wolong Fallen Dynasty next, 11.9%. Resident Evil 4 Remake, 31%. So the romping home winner was Star Wars Jedi Survivor. So based on that, that's the game I've got in mind for March. What do you guys think? Do you think that's the right decision? Do you reckon? Go for Jedi? Because if you do, then I will get that organised and get that up ready for, because I'm down. I like to have a couple of games on the go at any one time. So thank you, Al. Thank you, brother. Nice and simple. Hot dog Forness. What's that? Your lunch? Is that your dinner? Your lunch? What are you doing there? See, Wolong or Jedi. That's good. So you're up for either. Well, that for me was what I was thinking as well. I was thinking either of those two, but I'm thinking Star Wars may have the more pull. I think more people may be up for a bit of Star Wars, so I might do that. Right, anyway, you lovely, lovely folk. I am going to let you go. I think William is streaming today. I think he's doing Among Us. I'm just going to double check. I can see, yes, he is. He's live now. He's got 11 people watching, so he's not on his own. That's all good. And there's me as well, with a few more. So that's awesome news. Guys, have an amazing weekend. Thank you so much for sticking with me through the week, coming here in your time. Bless you. It really does make an old man very happy. And I don't know if you spotted it. I've got a little bit of gameplay at the very beginning in the intro. But you're not going to see it again till Monday. Have a fantastic weekend. I will see you Monday. And we'll have some more games to give away, plus some fun and some news. I'm going to pop up and do some streaming over the weekend, but you don't have to. You can just watch that when you want. You guys take care. I'm clocking out.